I am with Miss Lakshmi Todiwan. I am fortunate that I am meeting her today on a passing out day of the institute. I was supposed to meet her at the 70th year celebration of Institute of Hotel Management Mumbai, but I couldn't make it that day. And today I am here with her, and I am really lucky that Miss Todiwan is here. She is a known name in the hospitality industry, and she is a founder of the IWH. Madam, can you speak something about IWH?
Thank you so much, sir. First of all, really nice of you to come and meet me today on this particular event. The 70th year of IHM Mumbai, my alma mater, where I was receiving an Achievers Award.
Yes.
That was a nostalgic part of my journey. Talking a bit about Indian women in hospitality, I started my career in 1997. I graduated from IHM Mumbai in 97. And I started my career with Taj Mahal Hotel Mumbai.
Wow.
I worked in hotel operations for 4 years, and then I taught at IHM Mumbai. That was for about 6 years. And then I got married, had my child, and that's when I came on board the APJ Institute of Hospitality, which is the learning center of the APJ Surendra Park Hotels Limited. So it has been a long journey for me. And, I came into the industry without knowing a lot about it.
Right,
I was,
right.
A school topper. So people expected me to get into traditional fields, maybe medical. I cleared it also, but then the result came after my hotel management, and I had already joined IHM Mumbai. So, and I found the journey has been so fulfilling. There are few things that I always liked. One was I like people's psychology. I like learning and development. This is something that I got to learn from this particular industry.
Okay.
And, when you're in your 40s, the moment you touch 40, you always feel, what have I done in life? Have I given back something to the fraternity? I was writing as a blogger, and it was, I had readers. So blogging started somewhere in 2010 or 11, I think.
Okay.
And continuously I used to write. So I said my purpose of writing should have something. There are a lot of bloggers who write on all and sundry subjects. So I said, let me write about my own industry. And then I created a page on the Facebook, thinking that I'll get ideas from women to write about them. You won't believe I started the Facebook page at around 5 o'clock in the evening. This was 7th of February and 2018. And when I went back home after finishing all my work, I just checked around 9:30 or 10. There were 400 ladies already on the group.
Wow.
And these were people who were heads of, hotels, heads of sales and marketing, general managers, and so on. And people who have been my mentors and people who I got inspired from, Ms. Shirin Batliwala and all of them. The moment I saw 400 of them, I said, I need to do something about it. And that's how Indian Women in Hospitality was born. I thought of a logo for it. I also did the vision mission. I had a group of people called the IWH Power League with me, and we all brainstormed and we came out with a forum. So it has been a strong forum, and I have been doing stories of women.
Okay.
And it has been a lot of learning for me, right from the first lady who started hospitality education in India, Ms. Thangam Philip,
Yes.
to the first lady who became the general manager of the hotel.
Who was that lady?
Shirin Batliwala, first lady who started the boutique hotels in India. Chairperson Ms. Priya Paul, you met her today.
Yes.
And Camellia Punjabi, and so many people. And these are all stalwarts. These are people who have done. People who have done so much in their areas, and not a lot was known about them. Reason, we did not have social media.
Correct.
Now, my generation becomes a connecting dot between these ladies and the current generation. So probably I think somewhere we hold that treasure, and I think I'm fortunate. Probably God has selected me to be the path for taking these stories out. And believe me, every story inspires 100 others. And so that is where IWH is there today.
See, IHM Mumbai, she passed out from IHM Mumbai, got a job in IHCL, that is Taj Group of Hotels, which is a great achievement for a woman, not only for women, for any individual to be precise. She joined Taj, and after that she became a faculty in IHM Mumbai, which is a government organization. after working in a government organization, she has come to various industries and now she's working in a private industry. How do you feel about transformation from government? Nobody quits the government job, to be precise, because it's an easy, happy-go-lucky type of job. But here you have so many challenges here. How do you feel about it?
Sir, I think, somewhere I was meant to break stereotypes. Number one, when I was at IHM Mumbai, 1 month after me joining the course, my dad got a call, got a letter saying that I was selected for an MBBS course in Lucknow. So he told me, "Do you want to come back?" I probably just thought about a minute. I said, "No, I'm fine, I'm happy." So that's where it started. And, so I have left something so mainstream to do something which was very different at that time. Then every job that I worked with has taught me so much. Today also, if I go back, they would love to have me back.
Absolutely.
So I learned so much from Taj. But then next stage, I wanted to be associated with people. Because whatever you need to mentor people somewhere there. My father also was an instructor. He's been a Marine Commando and instructor for very long. So probably I grew up in that kind of an environment. And I knew what difference he could make in the lives of people. And then that made me to join my alma mater as a faculty. Yes, it was a government job, as you say, pension and everything. But then next stage for me was I went for interview for the Park Hotels. I was a new mother then. My son was just 7-8 months and this organization happens to be closer home. So my reason was just that. I went for an interview, but when I met Miss Paul there was an FRM happening. She was there with the general managers. I was so impressed with her. I said, I want to work with her because she was so progressive. Not that she interviewed me. She's
a visionary, of course. She's
absolutely.
A visionary.
So she was someone who became like a magnet. I said, no matter what, I will join this organization. And my interview was done by Mr. Vijay Diwan, who is the managing director of the company. And that time, Mr. Lemuel Herbert was there, who was VP Education and Learning. So these two people did my interview and I was through. When I joined the company, it was like a clean slate for me because it did not come with baggage. It was not a typical hotel.
True.
It was a boutique property and I had so much to do. It was not just teaching, it was also training. So I came on a board which had the best of hotel as well as college teaching, and I think that has kept me going. And organization have been super supportive. Whatever I have done, they all have supported. Our principal, Dr. Bhuvan, has constantly been there. We've almost worked for 17 years now. Our vice principal, Mr. Shirish Bokade, we all have been the founding team. And together, I think we have seen the college built, and we have also seen so many, batches of students graduating. Not only that, we see our management trainees also. So it's a very, very fulfilling journey for me, sir.
So you can see it's a purely women empowerment. She's happy with the job. She's open for various ideas from various industries, various fields, various departments and all. Thank you, Ms. Lakshmi. It was pleasant meeting you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your
Namaste.
time. Namaskar. Thank you. Thank you so much.